I can get right to the point here. Manufacturing, we make some awesome products, but this process to do so, it collectively takes very complex and analytical efforts as a team and with machines to get what you want. Now imagine a solution which can combine all of these actions and activities and efforts so people and manufacturers can spend more time on better things and make more money, scale up. So the problem is we need to streamline manufacturing processes for overall site efficiency and profitability. There's inefficient processes that are over 20% up and down for manufacturers. Globally, 91% of all manufacturers have actually started investing into digital transformation. Also, the global smart manufacturing market is expected to grow over $500 billion by 2027, which shows HNA.Live's cloud solution is in fact relevant and coming in great. So what we do, we transform manufacturing through the power of artificial intelligence, a cloud-based solution providing insights and full data due diligence for everything going on in a plant. We combine 3D and AI, providing insights for ROIs, as well as where in fact and what to do within their plants before they typically even figure it out. We went through pilots, we went through MVPs, we went through prototypes, and all of our results greatly increased productivity through real-time manufacturing processes. Essentially, with our solution, manufacturers can monitor all of their products, identify their bottlenecks, and predictive analysis to drive their improvement. So one big application here is real-time product flow analysis. Going through our pilots, we've found that we can lower manufacturing rate. They have the ability to do so after we install our technology solution, saving over $250,000 just with the service for HNA.Live. Another good application value is material tracking and management. So what we've found and what we've done is lower annual material variance by over $1 million while contracting with HNA.Live manufacturing cloud solutions. The last one would be safety. So safety, when we install a digital data collection device within a manufacturing plant, this not only does all of what I mentioned, but also increases safety inspections. Typically, the pilot which we've worked with actually, they only inspect once, but with us, it's at least every day, however they'd like. And the long story of this, what we do is build trusted relationships to technologically innovate and advance our manufacturing industry. Our vision, continuously innovate, as I mentioned, and then also sustain our manufacturing market of industry so that we have allowance to, in fact, choose how we can grow and scale all throughout the United States and globally. Thank you. Any questions? I'd love to answer.
Thank you, Cooper. Any questions from judges? John, please.
Yeah, I've had some very small experiences with building Industry 4.0 plants here in China from scratch. And at the end, when the plants open up, they're fully automated, although they're being monitored by humans just so they can respond to any unanticipated breakdown or things like this. So I'm just trying to compare your offering to those experiences. I'm assuming, and this is my question, that you're going into established plants that are not fully automated to see how you can transform both the machinery and processes, if there's still human workers in those plants, to get to a more efficient and perhaps more automated solution. Is that a reasonable compare and contrast? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Great. And question from Kelly.
Hi, a nice presentation. So my question is, like the process of all the manufacturers may be different. How do you balance the standard solution and customization need?
So once we install our data collection equipment, this would be LiDAR technology. We have a strong basis of what needs to be connected to our software. How that usually ends up is we can provide absolutely anything which they traditionally request, as well as we have a hunch of everything that we can provide in the future, and then we continue to work with them. It's the matter of 45 days it takes, depending on the size of the plant. We can do it quicker, but for a large manufacturing plant, after 45 days, we can then continuously innovate and work with them.
Okay, great. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the final question for today from Jules.
Feeling some pressure, Maria. Can you get into the offering a little bit more? It sounds like there's a hardware software mix. Are your clients buying hardware, or is it part of a SaaS offering? Can you get into that a little bit more, the business model?
Yep. So the hardware is what we bring to them. It's typically about $100,000 for our annual service contracts to begin servicing our technology with them. Now, depending on the size, like I mentioned, this could be a little bit more, but that's typically what it is. So we provide them with the equipment to install. We go in and install all the equipment, link up everything to our cloud-based solution. And then after that, we continue to innovate, like I mentioned.
And does it integrate with all the major ERP systems?
Absolutely. So every single manufacturing plant has a different starting point, which, as we mentioned, based on the robotics and Industry 3.0. Once we can configure that, we also can add all of the API for these robotics to our cloud solution as well. So it's somewhat customizable based on that need of it. But we plan to, for our first year of projections, at least onboard 6. We have some LOIs, but we're in the middle of this investment round, trying to close and then proceed forth with scaling.
Okay. Thank you, Cooper. Thank you for your presentation. And we are closing our pitching session and getting to know the